C. Of douchebag. That's the bombshell.
Wisebot Live is
Misery.
back. The uptime of the session continue.
Roger. The uptime session continue. To be honest, actually, I'm curious. Oh no, you can only sell it to that person. Merchant. Ship customization. Gold. Idealistically, I really would want a humble view. It is pretty humble, and the visibility isn't bad. Symmetrical stuff triggers me. We'll go with sovereign, I guess. The cannons. I really like dragons, but cannons. Merchant ambassador. Okay, why not? We'll use Stormfish because it's flashy. Capsans. I really need to find something that's befitting. I'm a fan of that emeraldy green. He's gonna have to be the merchant capsan. Yeah. There we go. My ship. And I've got that, so my crew now open. Raise the anchor. Oh yeah. Take that quest.
Thank you for accepting this most adventurous of expeditions. I'm searching for a specific skull. That's why I've asked multiple crews to embark on this voyage. Just be aware that once you have the chest key or skull, you'll be visible to all the other crews. You might have to fight them off to claim the reward for yourself. As soon as you bring the skull of Siren Song to the destination I give you, I will make my presence known. So what are you waiting for? On with the quest.
Indeed. What are you waiting for? On with your quest. That's it. What are you waiting for? On with your quest.
Restream bot YouTube. Botrix
I've
Botrix
got a
has correctly
quest.
joined the channel.
There we go. Botrix. That's what I call a loyal supporter of Lowe's Tech Incorporated. And here we go. What am I waiting for? On with my quest. This is my quest now.
These are also Proverbs of Solomon, which the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied out. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. The heaven for height and the earth for depth and the heart of kings is unsearchable. Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. Take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. Put not forth thyself in the presence of the king, and stand not in the place of great men. For better it is that it be said unto thee, Come up hither, than that thou shouldest be put lower in the presence of the prince whom thine eyes have seen. Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof, when thy neighbor hath put thee to shame. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another, lest he that heareth it put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn not away.
And
A word fitly spoken is like apples of
Stream
So-
Elements
in
Johnsing
pictures of
TTV is
silver.
now live.
As an earring
Streaming
of
Sea
gold
of
and
Thieves,
an ornament of
Rags
fine
for Riches
gold,
in Sea of
so
Thieves
is
on
a
Steam.
wise reprover upon an obedient ear. As the cold of snow in the time of harvest, so is a faithful messenger to them that send him, for he refresheth the soul of his masters. Whoso boasteth himself of a false gift is like clouds and wind without rain. By long forbearing is a prince persuaded, and a soft tongue breaketh the bone. Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomit it. Withdraw thy foot from thy neighbor's house, lest he be weary of thee, and so hate thee. A man that beareth false witness against his neighbor is a maul, and a sword, and a sharp arrow. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. As he that taketh away a garment in cold weather, and as vinegar upon nitre, so is he that singeth songs to a heavy heart. If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee. The north wind driveth away rain, so doth an angry countenance a backbiting tongue. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman and in a wide house. As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country. A righteous man falling down before the wicked is as a troubled fountain and a corrupt spring. It is not good to eat much honey, so for men to search their own glory is not glory. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. As snow in summer and as rain in harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool. As the bird by wandering, as the swallow by flying, so the curse causeless shall not come. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. He that sendeth a message by the hand of a fool cutteth off the feet, and drinketh damage. The legs of the lame are not equal, so is a parable in the mouth of fools. As he that bindeth a stone in a sling, so is he that giveth honor to a fool. As a thorn goeth up into the hand of a drunkard, so is a parable in the mouth of fools. The great God that formed all things both rewardeth the fool and rewardeth transgressors. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him. The slothful man saith,
I can't
There is a
find
lion in the way, a lion is in the streets. As the door turneth upon his hinges, so doth the slothful upon his bed. The slothful hideth his hand in his bosom, it grieveth him to bring it again to his mouth. The sluggard is wiser in his own conceit than 7 men that can render a reason. He that passeth by and meddleth with strife belonging not to him is like one that taketh a dog by the ears. As a madman who casteth firebrands, arrows, and death, so is the man that deceiveth his neighbour and saith, Am not I in sport? Where no wood is, there the fire goeth out. So where there is no talebearer, the strife ceaseth. As coals are to burning coals and wood to fire, so is a contentious man to kindle strife. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a
That's
stone,
what she told
it
bro
will return
earlier
upon
on,
him.
man. I wish I'd knew.
A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it,
Very fixable.
and a flattering mouth worketh ruin.
Oh, check this. Yeah.
Boast not thyself
Right.
of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Let another man praise thee, not thine own mouth, a stranger, and not thine own lips. The stone is heavy, and the sand weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than them both. Wrath is cruel, and anger is outrageous, but who is able to stand before
I
envy?
have these stops.
Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. The full soul loatheth an honeycomb, but to the hungry soul every bitter thing is sweet. As a bird that wandereth from her nest, so is a man that wandereth from his place. Ointment and perfume rejoice the heart. So doth the
Surprise.
sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. Thine own friend and thy father's friend forsake not, neither go into thy brother's house in the day of thy calamity. For better is a neighbor that is near than a brother far off. My son, be wise, and make my heart glad, that I may answer him that reproacheth me. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Take his garment that is surety for a stranger, and take a pledge of him for a strange woman. He that blesseth his friend with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, it shall be counted a curse to him. A continual dropping in a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. Whoso hideth her, hideth the wind, and the ointment of his right hand, which arrayeth itself. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof, so he that waiteth on his master shall be honored. As in water face answereth to face, so the heart of man to man. Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. As the fining pot for silver and the furnace for gold, so is a man to his praise. Though thou shouldest bray a fool in a mortar among wheat with a pestle, yet will not his foolishness depart from him. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds. For riches are not forever, and doth the crown endure to every generation? The hay appeareth, and the tender grass showeth itself, and herbs of the mountains are gathered. The lambs are for thy clothing, and the goats are the price of the field. And thou shalt have goats' milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance for thy maidens. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. For the transgression of a land many are the princes thereof, but by a man of understanding and knowledge the state thereof shall be prolonged. A poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain which leaveth no food. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of riotous men shameth his father. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. Whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit. But the upright shall have good things in possession. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that hath understanding searcheth him out. When righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory, but when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. Happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. The prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor, but he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his days. A man that doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit. Let no man stay him. Whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once. He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of bread, but he that followeth after vain persons shall have poverty enough. A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. To have respect of persons is not good, for a piece of bread that man will transgress. He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. He that rebuketh a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. Whoso robbeth his father or his mother and saith, It is no transgression, the same is the companion of a destroyer. He that is of a proud heart stirreth up strife, but he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall have many a curse. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase. He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. The king by judgment establisheth the land, but he that receiveth gifts overthroweth it. A man that flattereth his neighbor spreadeth a net for his feet. In the transgression of an evil man there is a snare, but the righteous doth sing and rejoice. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Scornful men bring a city into a snare, but wise men turn away wrath. If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. The bloodthirsty hate the upright, but the just seek his soul. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. The poor and the deceitful man meet together. The Lord lighteneth both their eyes. The king that faithfully judgeth the poor, his throne shall be established forever. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yea, he shall give delight unto thy soul. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. A servant will not be corrected by words, for though he understand, he will not answer. Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words? There is more hope of a fool than of him. He that delicately bringeth up his servant from a child shall have him become his son at the length. An angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Whoso is partner with a thief hateth his own soul. He heareth cursing, and bewrayeth it not. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. The words of Agur the son of Jeki, even the prophecy. The man spake unto Ithiel, even unto Ithiel and Ukal. Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. I neither learned wisdom, nor have the knowledge of the holy. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fists? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Every word of God is pure.
We're there.
He is a
Oh,
shield unto
that's a
them
bit
that put their
fast.
trust in him. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. 2 things have I required of thee, deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my God in vain. Accuse not a servant unto his master, lest he curse thee, and thou be found guilty. There is a generation that curseth their father, and doth not bless their mother. There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There is a generation, oh how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men. The horse leech hath 2 daughters, crying, Give, give. There are 3 things that are never satisfied, yea, 4 things that say not, It is enough. The grave and the barren womb, the earth that is not filled with water, and the fire that saith not, It is enough. The eye that mocketh at his father, and despiseth to obey his mother, the ravens of the valley shall pick it out, and the young eagles shall eat it. There be 3 things which are too wonderful for me, yea, 4 which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air,
Oh,
the way of a
nice one.
serpent
Well
upon
done.
a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a maid. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. For 3 things the earth is disquieted, and for 4 which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat, for an odious woman when she is married, and an handmaid that is heir to her mistress. There be 4 things which are little upon the earth, but they are exceeding wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their meat in the summer. The conies are but a feeble folk, yet make they their houses in the rocks. The locusts have no king, yet go they forth all of them by bands. The spider taketh hold with her hands, and is in kings' palaces. There be 3 things which go well, yea, 4 are comely in going. A lion, which is strongest among beasts, and turneth not away for any. A greyhound, an he-goat also, and a king, against whom there is no rising up. If thou hast done foolishly in lifting up thyself, or if thou hast thought evil, lay thine hand upon thy mouth. Surely the churning of milk bringeth forth butter, and the wringing of the nose bringeth forth blood. So the forcing of wrath bringeth forth strife. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows? Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law, and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth the field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy.
That's...
She is not afraid of the snow for her household.
I don't know where
For all her household are clothed with scarlet.
Island is.
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk.
Hello, William.
Her husband is known in the gates, when he sitteth among the elders.
How you doing, bro?
She maketh fine linen.
I'm conscious.
Oh, it's great to hear your voice, boss.
I just woke up.
Good morning on the seas of douchebaggle.
Oh yeah, you douchebagging?
I'm douchebagging, bro. I'm doing the, you know that Siren Skull thing?
No.
You know, where it shows everyone on the map and you get the key in the box, you get the skull and you hand it in.
Maybe.
It's big fat target on my galley. And it gives me disco lights when the skull is on my ship and makes my ship sail even slower. Alright? So it's like hard mode naval combat. Because that slows down my rate of rotation also. Right? I was going to say I've got 1 slot left, but I don't have 1 slot left anymore. I don't know where the island is. I don't know what island it is. I'm all sad pandas.
Let me take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. Now they're woken up. Hold on.
Roger that. God bless, bro. Ah. I see. We're miles away. Bruh. Southwest it is. It's a lot of southwest. I've got a slot with it. USBS. Oh wow, there's an island right in front of me. Take evasive now. Did clear the island. Last time I left the helm, it was clear. That'll do. That is very good, sir. Very good indeed. Nearly super elite level. Nearly. I would have said around here would have been more than enough ground clearance. You know, but within 5 degrees, I still need to alter the course. Anyway. After hooking around this island. So, aligning the sails now would be the time. Yeah. That's looking pretty good. We are moving. Speed. Feel the power of the galleon. Look at that speed. We are in quickie boy mode right now. After Paradise Spring, assuming I don't hit it, we'll be turning left a touch. We'll be turning left a touch now. Oh, great. We'll be going through a storm. We'll be slicing the storm. Oh, there goes the wheel. It's wobbling. I can try and dodge the storm a bit. Now we're going into it. There's no way, two ways about it. We're going to end up going into the storm. Which, to be honest, I must admit, I do like sailing over the big waves in the Guardian. Especially climbing up them sideways. It's quite a graceful ship indeed. So that was smoother than I had anticipated it to be. Okay, we need to hook her right around this island. Looking south, looking to the right means we'll be going west, which the wind is workable. Angle all sails 45 degrees left. Should be it, really. And we'll be there in no time. So a little bit of a detour there. But it worked out well. Oh, lovely. Wonderful. Apart from the mist that is hurting my eyes right now. So how bright it is with the sun, bloom, waves. You know, I'm not even running HDR. The time has come. No, no, don't anchor. If you anchor, that means we've got to raise the anchor. That demoralizes me. You see, lads, I like to do things as efficient, as effective, and as lazy as I possibly can. There's a player over there. Jenny the Guardian. That's a very Care Bear named ship. I bet they're hardcore PvP with Mega Carrot Hack 2.2.5.6.7. Right? Elite. Pro Elite version. The premium edition. There's a named mob here. That's actually worth killing. Wow. Wait a minute, I can res you. I can't res you. I accidentally sword lunged. I'm sorry. I'm a noob. I did try to res you though. The evidence is on the VOD. Oh, lunging isn't going to work, is it? I'm just going to have to grind. Wow, he died quickly. Skeleton orders. Wrathful Kings. Bouncy Skull. I've never seen a skull like this before. Maybe it's new. Look at that. I'm curious as to how much it's worth. Oh. Guess they're like sunken skates. Ooh. This stuff is valuable to me. Oh, you found the chest. Excellent. Good job. I hate those map digging quests. I'm not great at them. And sometimes, well, yeah, definitely. I've found that. Oops.
What's up with this sloop that's right behind us?
I don't know. The sloop behind us. I mean, basically, I try my best not to bother other players unless they want content. You know, I have a policy that I kind of run, you know, to...
Sounds boring.
Well, I mean, look, I don't steal from other players, right? And
Well, that sounds boring too. How the hell does somebody sell a storage crate?
well, I mean,
You see that?
no, I didn't see that. I like the effect that the skull gives our ship. I let them, once they've put a hole in my ship or murdered one of my crew, then it's game on. Right?
Well, why would you play a pirate game in such a way, sir?
Um,
You see another ship,
well, I mean, because I know what it's
that's
like when
prime
you just want to
pickings.
do some PvE and grind levels and rep and help friends and people get in the way, right? So, I mean, you know, if they're just doing that, if they want to form an alliance with me, I like it because I like the money, right?
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
You and I were cut
when
from
you've
different
got
cloth.
when you've got like 4 people, right? In an alliance, you're getting like over double cash, you know, and you
Who
just go and do
cares?
your thing or whatever. Well, I mean, for
It's a
unlocks and
pirate game,
stuff.
sir. There ain't no place for alliances.
What's your favorite ship in the game?
Hell is that supposed to mean? You're talking about favorite ship in the game.
Yeah, sloop. Do you like the brig or
Yes.
the galleon?
Sloop is the best ship in the game, sir.
Yeah. Well, yes, no. In a lot of areas, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not a subjective matter.
Well, it's turning circle. It's hitbox. Its rate of rotation. Its speed head on into the wind. Because it's small, it's also easy to rep. It's easy to bail. My favorite is definitely the galley. I like the guns. I do like the guns. When there's 4 people on the guns, this thing is amazing.
Yeah, but you got to know how to sail it.
Oh
Sir.
yeah, I only sail galleon. I like the brig, where me and my mate William.
Brigs are for bots. Brigs are. See, here in the United States of America, we got a known stereotype. I mean, I call it a stereotype because they might disagree, but it's basically a fact. With rednecks and their big ass pickup trucks. You might be familiar with the stereotype. F-350s and what have you. And that's what you call compensation. You know,
F-150s,
compensating
right?
for where they're lacking in other aspects of their life, if you know what I'm saying. Their manhood
But do you
in
mean,
most circumstances.
are you talking about the Ford F-150 Lightning pickup truck?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, and that sells like, I think they sell one every 45 seconds or something like that. One gets sold in America. There's something
Well,
ridiculous
that's a
like that.
F-150, not the Lightning. The Lightning, no, it's a little different beast.
But yeah,
Those are Raptors now.
they have
But I digress. Anyways,
they
so the
have
brig
a lot of
is
play
to
in the
pirates
steering. Yeah.
as rednecks are to big ass pickup trucks.
Well, it's
Compensating for aspects of gameplay
got the fastest
that you lack
speed.
elsewhere.
The brig can fly, man. You know what I mean? That's what I like about
Yeah,
it.
more often than not, they're either using
Speed.
that advantage to run from people
Or to hunt people
for
down. Yeah,
80% of the time, or to chase people.
yeah.
And since they ain't got no clue what the hell they're doing playing Sea of Thieves, they're successful in doing it.
Welcome back, William.
Because all they got to do is chase down a little sloop, fire 2 cannons on either side.
Yep.
But ordinarily, they're bots. So I don't disagree with you about
I
the
haven't seen a bot
galleon, but
before.
let's leave the. Say what?
I haven't seen a bot before ever in the game. I've seen cheaters. Right? I've seen cheaters.
By
I've
bot,
never
I'm
seen
talking
a
about
bot.
like this guy here, like Bad Boy 7654. That's a bot.
I don't think he is.
No, he is.
Because I've been saying stuff on the microphone, right? And he's been like marking the map and doing the objective and
Well, by
stuff.
bot, I don't mean NPC, although the pejorative is one and the same. I mean, bot is in, they're bots. Like he's a bot.
He's probably
You know,
just a
when you
player
go-
without a microphone. Hey, bad boy. You got me curious now. You're a bad boy. What's going on, bro? Can you hear me, yeah? Hello? Let's get dancing with it, yeah? I don't think he's a bot, mate. That bro sounded like TTS. Maybe it's just the quality of the microphone or the codec or something. So what's going on, William? Sorry about that. I had a guy talking to me.
It's all good. I was just chilling.
Just chilling, huh?
Chilling. Yeah, I don't even falling asleep. Shit.
Oh yeah?
Fuck.
No, that's neat.
You gotta be brilliant.
Ah, well, I'm in the galleon because I'm always in the
Okay.
galleon. You know?
Oh, sorry. I thought I seen a different sales out.
Yeah, this is one big rig, bro.
Hey, yeah.
Except because I've got the siren skull on here. We're in slowbie mode.
Makes you slow, huh?
It paints you up on the map, big fat target. It makes you really slow, and it has all this glowy disco light thing effect on your ship
Oh, okay.
that makes you stick out like a sore thumb on the horizon.
Hey, you're cruising for content, huh?
It gives a blue beam as well. That broadcasts the server that there's the skull to hand in worth 75,000 gold on it.
Damn.
50 to 75, right? So,
All right. You
yeah.
gonna be a reaper?
No, actually, I decided to go merchant so that reapers would look and see a merchant ship on their map and not a reaper ship, right?
Yeah, cruising for content.
Yeah, yeah, actually, that is the concept, you know? Because I thought PvE mode isn't what I want, right? I'm not happy with it, and it just makes me fall asleep. And so, if I'm forced to do content, then I might as well do content, right?
Makes sense.
So now, instead, it's just like I refuse to play the other mode. You know what I mean? There's no reason why I would want to. Basically,
Oh, yeah.
it's deal with Mega Carrot Hack, you know, or don't play the game. You know, deal with people that are good at PvP that are out to own you, or don't play the game. So if you're going to play the game, play it where your time is worth the most gold per time, where all the content is available to me. So if I get bored doing one kind of mission, I can do a different kind of mission. You know? All that's locked up in PvE mode. The money is a joke. It might as well just be tutorial mode. You know? That's essentially what it is. It's new player mode, right? It's tutorial mode. So that friends can teach you how to play the game. Right? That's what it's good for. That's all it's good for.
There's no threat.
Huh?
There's 50% reward, right?
Bro, 30%.
Oh.
I know, it's just like, you see what I'm saying? Whoa, there it is. So,
Well, hey.
somebody has put a coconut on the thing and has set the ship ablaze. Because it's Sea of Thieves, bro. And because I was putting out fire, we've crashed and there's a hole in my ship. And the fire is just triggering me. And so I'm just gonna let the ship fill up with water because the fire is triggering me.
Oh, that's what the water's for. That's what I plan.
Hooey, over
Yeah.
here.
But
Pirates.
now I've got to waste one wood.
Waste. This is content.
Guess you could look at it that way. And now I'm too lazy to bail out the last bucket on the bottom deck.
Your service.
I always keep it a little moist.
Yeah, well, this fire can't spread on the bottom deck. Oh, that's right. We need to either raise the sails.
I'm right here.
Or drop the
Hang
anchor.
on.
Hurry up, I'm a busy woman. This isn't my only quest right now.
I think she's like literally like right next to me over here. That's what she sounds like.
Do
Oh,
you
there's some.
usually
Yeah,
leave
she is.
people
She's
waiting
over
this
here,
long?
like right next to me. But there's a name mob here, so I'm gonna pwn it.
Thank you. The skull of Cyrus.
I've got my graphics fidelity up a little bit.
So do you.
The resolution is lower, obviously. He's eating a banana. That's broken. Wrathful King's Bounty Skull.
Unless it's fans of mine.
This is
Keep
new
an
to
eye
me.
out for more notes from me. There may well be other skulls of Cyrus songs to be located.
Oh, we've handed in the skull. So, got paid. A couple of skulls there. I've got the special siren's chest, which is nice. We need to turn the ship a little bit, otherwise we'll be stuck on this rock. And to also do a little bit of yanking on the harpoon, I think. Oh, the anchor's down, of course. That explains a lot of stuff. So, William, I'm gutted, bro.
What happened?
I saw the 27 gig patch. I thought that it was today that I'd see 4 new ships in Elite Dangerous. And it
Oh, the
isn't.
one. I'm pretty sure the Python's in there.
Huh?
Waiting. I think the Python might be in there.
You can't buy it, though.
Yeah, it ain't ready yet. Yeah, it's behind. It's gated behind. I would imagine next new power play mechanic. That's my guess.
Wait a minute, is the new power play mechanic active now?
Nah, yeah, I don't think. I think it was put all in, but it wasn't enabled.
Alright, they're just making sure. I guess that just all the assets are in there and it's just for server
Yeah.
stability.
I think they got it ready. They preloaded it for enablement.
They're
Right.
throwing in all the assets. So, what do you reckon? Like, because it hasn't been confirmed as it is it base building?
So what?
Are we getting base building in Odyssey before 2025? Is what they claim. Huh?
That's not we heard nothing about that.
That's what people suspect. You know,
I hope.
the reliable sources, the sources are from reliable known leakers, known to be right about stuff. Apparently.
Oh, you mean the data miners? Yes.
Yes. Leak stuff. Well, probably not data miners. You know, they're just taking the install folder before patch day and then after patch day and then just seeing what files names have been compressed that are different from ones that were compressed before the patch or what's been added after. Right? Like file name list. And probably even if they're models and textures and stuff, they're probably ripping them out. You know, to see what they are. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it makes actually quite a lot of sense. You know, that people would do that because if you've got like the decompression tools and stuff, you know, you do it just for the curiosity of it, right? Something to do. Find out what it is. Yeah. We should. But I mean, like base building, would that... Somebody's intent on burning down my ship. I really want to start a fire in here. They're putting stuff on the stoves and just...
They're cooking.
Well, they're just leaving it on there because they're... It's to make the ship catch fire, obviously. There's a skelly group over there. They're bastards. Moving. How did my teammates get all the way out there so quickly?
They're swimming.
Oh yeah, they're swimming for the fishing outpost. I don't understand why they didn't just up the anchor and sail there though.
Maybe they want to hang out by this tree. Hmm.
Kind of waiting for Dave to wake up.
They're sleeping still.
Well, Dave said he's been waking up later recently.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if he's managing to get some good sleep, that is a good thing for Dave. Yeah?
Yeah.
Or he's been waking up early and been watching YouTube videos on the latest game he's playing. You know? And I mean, I can understand that because I do content binges sometimes on games. Have you seen Yamik's latest Elite Dangerous video?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
It's about the new patch and stuff and the plans for Elite this year and stuff. You know?
Alright.
It's not what I expected from Yamix, actually. Well, I mean, like, he's still doing, like, his gags and stuff. You know? But he wasn't... Like, it didn't feel like he was, like, sticking the knife in and twisting it. You know? He was, like... You know... He gave Elite Dangerous credit. You know? For what it is. You know, and he seemed to be hopeful. He sounded hopeful, you know?
Because the lead's been doing a lot of good things.
Yeah?
They responded to the emergent content and the people and things that are like, you know, with the Titans right now.
Yeah?
They pushed out some micro patches, and it was pretty clear, like they're trying their damnedest to entice players to fucking get out there and do it.
Yeah. But the only thing is, right, they're forcing everybody into the Fargoid thing, whilst every other aspect of Elite is just being left to die.
I think that it's just really the culmination. This is the culmination of the Thargoid War. Like, this
Yeah.
is the natural progression of the narrative. And they've been
Yeah.
saying this for a long time. Right? Like, they've been saying this for a long time. And they're doing it. That's all it is.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, it would be nice to have some minor tweaks to stuff. You know? Minor tweaks to stuff like this, the galaxy map, and minor tweaks, you know, to, you know, system adjustments, you know, basic system implementation of stuff for like trading, mining, you know? Stuff that doesn't even really require tons of work, bro. You know what I mean? Just like real little things, you know? Quality of life. Yeah? Stuff that they've done to the game that's just been like, right, okay, well, that entire profession, so to speak, is now just null and void. Why would anyone waste time doing that?
Well, mainly because
No
people like that
reason.
content.
Huh?
If they like the content, they'll do it.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to progress,
Mike's or Spike still mines.
really?
Hey, he mines because he likes mining.
Yeah, I like mining, especially in a win. It's a social thing, you know? Turn your brain off, you chat with your mates, you go and mine some rocks. You know, we've done mining together, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I built a mining FTO.
Wow. The only reason that I can't fly that, I wouldn't fly something like that, is because CFDO is right-hand drive, and you know how I feel about that, right?
Yeah.
Coming from an Englishman, right? It's just like there's a couple of guys that stream, right? It's like Hitman Sheep 24, right? He's a bro, right? That I know from the racing community, yeah. And Stoneman QC, Stoneman plays Elite Dangerous, right? He streams Elite Dangerous as well, you know, every now and then. You know, but I was checking the stream. I didn't say anything, but I was gonna say something. It's just like, oh, bro, man. Like I've said it to Stoneman before, but left hand shifter. Like I just think about it, and like it's just wrong. It just feels wrong to me. Do you know what I mean, William?
Oh, it's the other side of the world.
It's the other side of the world, you know. It's like I mean, I'm in Australia, although Australia they have right side shifting, right? Stick shift right side, yeah, left hand drive. Do you know what I mean?
That's how States is.
Exactly. That's what Brazil is, right? In fact, the only two countries in the road where it's different is Japan, right, and the United Kingdom. Uh-oh, something's on fire. I heard something. Something's burning somewhere. I can hear it. Oh dear. There's a fire on the bottom deck, which will eventually spawn a hole and waste one wood, and then put itself out. We crashed into something and we're filling up with water anyway, which would have put the fire out.
Yeah.
I wish I'd been more lazy now. We made it safely to the island. This is a good thing. Oh, we sold the Raffle skull. Nice. I was going to do something on the island, I forgot. Oh, excellent. A cannonball crate.
Restream bot YouTube. Primal Warrior nice.
YouTube. Primal Warrior. Hello there. How are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Restream bot YouTube.
Primal Warrior.
Primal Warrior, do you eat raw meat?
Rarely. Like cured ham? Does that count? I'm not sure if it does. I think it's actually partially cooked. Right? Sushi. I would tuna. Does that count? I don't eat it because tuna's expensive, right? But I would eat it, especially if there was some mayonnaise on the cards as well.
Mayonnaise. Oh god.
Oh, tuna mayonnaise with sweet corn, bro. Hello. We're talking like top tier luxury, like London Greg's Bakery level, like stuff that I haven't eaten in like 15 years, at least 15 years.
Restream bot YouTube. Primal Warrior, try traditional European dishes.
I've never really been to Europe. I think I spent like a few hours in an airport in France. Northern Ireland doesn't count, I don't think. Does it?
They're sabotaging you with the bananas again.
Yeah, they're burning the bananas because they're killing food that's good when they should be using the grubs and holding on to the
Right.
food so that when I blunder bomb them, they've got something to eat. And when they blunder bomb me, I don't because they've eaten all the food.
Dave ate the food?
No, they didn't eat the food. They just burnt
Restream
it
bot
and
YouTube.
ruined it.
Primal Warrior, all try beats raw meat.
I tell you what I do like, instant ramen noodles. I'm a big fan. Do you know what I mean? I'm a big fan. 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes. No, because I don't like them too soggy, right? Yeah.
What, crunchy ass noodles?
Well, not crunchy. But I mean, if that's all that was on the cards, I would be more than happy with it. Right? I'm not fussy when it comes to ramen. Well, maybe I'm a tiny little bit, you know? I like the soup base reasonably thick, you know?
Yeah, I can try.
But not thick enough to, like, I don't know, knock somebody out.
Choke on? Yeah.
Yeah, or also hang somebody with, you know? Or something like
Are you
that.
shoelace stew? Oh, yeah.
Restream
Shoelace
bot YouTube.
stew
Primal Warrior, man, you should
sucks.
research more about European pagan traditions and culture.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Time is passing by, and is at a premium in my life at the moment.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, you know, I haven't had a lot of time, and the time that
Restream
I
bot
have,
YouTube.
I've just
Primal
been.
Warrior, stop being simp to Japan, create a European tribe.
I need to turn my overlay on. For some reason, oh yeah, it's gone all complicated. Wait a minute. There we go. Can read things now. A European tribe.
He is European.
What I was going to say was the guy that was on my ship earlier on William, was talking about
Restream bot
the
YouTube.
F-150 pickup
Primal
truck.
Warrior, you look very Scottish.
Apparently, I look very Scottish, William.
I see this.
What? Are you trolling me on an old account? Are you Primal Warrior, William?
No.
On YouTube, on your cell phone or something?
That would be a great idea.
Oh, well done. Hey, that would be an extra view. Do it.
Yeah,
Right? Do
whatever.
it.
Whatever.
Can't
I'm too
remember
lazy
where
to
the Order of Souls is.
To the right forward.
Ah, here it is. That's right. I give it to. How much is it worth?
Restream bot YouTube. Plug
Right.
83 purple tent.
Look, it says purple tent.
Is that your alt account?
Nope.
All right.
You'll never know.
Oh, of course I will know. Yeah, because it's you, William. It would be the person that sounds the least like anything you would ever say. That's you, right?
You'd be friends with him. You'd already be friends with him. You wouldn't even know it. I'd have permissions access to your corporate hangar already, buddy.
Bro, I was talking to a bro earlier on in my stream when I
Yeah,
was
I was
streaming
listening, but I wasn't
Elite,
thinking.
right? I was Elite, yeah. And I was, he asked about, I brought up Eve Online and he asked about it. He said he was actually interested in trying it. And you know what I said to him?
Don't do it.
Don't, yeah, exactly. I totally did. You know?
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't do it, bro. 10 years of my life, nearly, I think. Around
I
that.
said, I was talking
Yeah.
to some streamers the other night about it. It was funny as fuck.
Oh, really? Oh, you got to tell
Oh
me
yeah.
what you said, dude.
Well, they said some. I always wanted to play a blockade runner. I said, "Oh yeah, we used to do some blockade running." And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You know that blue loot from the wormholes? Do you have any fucking idea how much that fucking transport ship was worth when it was going to Jita every week?" They're like, I can guess." I'm like, "It was worth a lot. It was worth a lot."
Yeah, more than anything you can fit in a sharam.
Oh
Right?
my god, trillions, bro. That fucking thing was a week's worth of an entire C6 wormhole corp's worth of smashing sleepers with capital ships and escalating and fucking billions upon billions, bro.
Yeah.
We would send out 3 of them. 2 of them were just straight red herrings.
Apparently. I still don't believe that this play. Apparently, there's bots. Like some guy reckons that there's bots in Sea of Thieves.
Restream bot YouTube. Plug83 good morning.
Good morning there, Pluck. Or William. I know it's you, William. Everybody's William now. Types on YouTube.
You should be. Beware, perils await.
Emotions. Oh, you've got to be level 80 for that. Commendations.
Restream bot YouTube. Plug83 all the way from the Netherlands and a fellow pirate.
Oh, you play Sea of Thieves, do you? Remember, that name rings a bell now. Pluck 83. There's a possibility you're already on my Microsoft friends list. Hey. Sea of Thieves, so that's been a while for me.
Restream bot YouTube. Plug83 I got a little 2,000 plus
Oh,
hours.
wow. Yeah, it's a lot more than I have. That's a lot more. So I'm waiting for my encoder still, William. You know? But I'm hopeful. I've got to be super careful when performing the operation.
Yeah, no one.
Well, yeah, it's not arrived yet, but it is in the country, apparently.
Oh, that's good.
And
I mean,
it's
sitting there
got
staring at
past customs. It's just not in my part of the country yet, I don't think.
So you got a new one.
It's
Another
a
one.
30 slot stainless steel. So it's the right amount of slots. Hopefully the gaps are good. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's not wobbly and too badly off-centered. Right? And I'm hoping that
You
I'm
always
not
use
going to
a
need a
toenail to get
permanent,
it shored up.
a permanent black marker is what I'll need, potentially.
You're not going to use your toenail?
No, that's for the shifter. And for the shifter, I think I might actually, because there's one part of the shifter that's broken, and the only thing that I can think of that might be able to fix the issue is super glue. I don't have the bit of plastic that broke, however, but maybe just a blob of super glue to make it into a round, like little bally bit on the tip of the plastic part might be enough. to get it to stay in position. And then it's all isopropyl alcohol and isopropyl alcohol and electric contact cleaner from there on, you know. But I mean, like, I'm looking forward to doing the old trucking again, William, because I like American Truck Simulator, dude. You know, with the mods and stuff. You know, we drive all over the show, man.
You can also use fingernail polish to protect things.
You know what? I didn't even think of that. But then again, surely there would be a cheaper alternative. But then for common availability, that is pretty genius, bro. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something like that that people use, right? To protect PCBs, circuit boards, from condensation and stuff, you know, components and circuit boards. I think that's fingernail polish, like that clear fingernail. Yeah, it's the clear one.
All right, yeah, clear coat.
Yeah, clear coat nail polish, man.
Wisebot1 viewers, +1, 3 hours 54 minutes and 46 seconds.
Holy shit. Pluck says, I'm a fellow pirate from the Netherlands with 22,000 plus hours. God damn.
No, he's at 2,000, 22,000. That would be super insane, bro. That's like spike level.
Restream bot YouTube.
Oh my god.
Biona XH hello.
Oh,
Hey,
the-
what's going on, Biona? How you
You fell through
doing?
the ground.
Yeah, but still, even then, 2,000 hours, actually, that's quite a lot.
It is a
In
lot.
my opinion. Yeah, you know. That's like 1,000 hours off of what I've got in Elite. And in comparison to what you've got in Elite, it's nothing, right? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, like 7,000. Man, that ain't that much.
Oh, I thought it was more than that, though, to be honest. I thought it was like 10,000, dude. By
Not
now.
7,000. I'm 7,000.
Yeah.
Modest.
Yeah, modest 7,000 hours. But then again, I mean, when you compare it to how many hours that we've done in EVE Online, 7,000 hours is a joke. Do you know what I mean?
That's about the same, probably.
No, you're surely
Restream bot
all
YouTube.
the stuff that you've done.
Biona XH are you pirate
Yeah.
lendery?
Yes, I am. Pirate legend.
He is a pirate legend.
Yeah. I you see, when I first started playing this game, the community actually, not all of them, obviously there was trolls, but I got lucky, I reckon, William. You know? I managed to bump into people in the open lobby matchmaking thingamajiggy, you know, that added me to friends and like, you know what I'm like with games, right? You know, like, you know what I'm like with Elite. You know, if there's something I want to know, William, you know who I'm going to ask first, right? And you know who I'm going to ask second, yeah?
Well, yeah, but those guys were like, they were in for a penny. You came in during a good phase, a good time period where like many of the people that were playing the shit out of it were still there. A lot of them have taken off now.
But then again, they haven't ran away to Skull and Bones, that's for sure.
That's the Ubisoft game, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, doomed to
it's-
fail.
Oh, it was bad, bro.
Restream
It's
bot
not looking
YouTube.
good at all.
Biona XH I subscribe.
Oh, thank you very much for
tried to
that
go
subscription on
super
YouTube. I
PvE.
appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. So what, William?
They went super PvE.
Yeah.
They did.
Well,
They
not
did.
not Phase though. Phase Void 420, he did not want. He would never want super PvE mode, bro. You know, he wants the level 1000.
Restream bot
Enough
YouTube.
fame.
Biona XH and I like.
Minkä voi laittaa?
I forgot that I'm in talkie.
Hello, anybody?
Hello. Sadly, I'm going to have to read what people say that because I'm talking to you. Really. Yeah.
Yeah, don't leave nobody hanging.
Yeah, I mean, I can still read what they say though. That's the one thing I think is just great about Sea of Thieves, right? Is that people talk on their mic and then it will type it and translate it from any language on that planet, man. You know what I mean? Into English. Like, I kind of feel as though that should be standard across all online multiplayer games that have voice over IP.
Microsoft has access to some pretty powerful bots.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, chips, servers, AIs, databases, language models. It's Microsoft, isn't it? I wouldn't expect anything less. But in comparison to Google, why is it I've got the feeling that Microsoft just will never be able to hold a candle to Google?
They can, no problem. So Google doesn't make games.
Huh?
They don't make games.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they did have some studios somewhere.
No, they sell them, and they're in the marketplace. The games are sold in. So there's that.
Yeah. But then again, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Google did make custom hardware stuff. You know?
I think maybe they might have spun up some, side companies to fuck with that, but I don't know. I don't know that they must not have been too successful, or else we would all know, right?
Yeah.
They
I
got
mean,
into
but
the VR
Stadia
arena.
was a
Yeah.
dead horse.
Well,
Yeah.
it ran for a bit, and then they were like, "Nah, we don't like this."
But even with the latency, GeForce now apparently is improving. It's getting better, you know?
I think they redirected their resources.
Yeah.
Into productivity, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I had issues yesterday. I did a 12-hour live stream last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was seeing some of it.
6 hours in Sea of Thieves. Yeah, but the total was 12 hours. Yeah, that's I was just mentioning that. I did some Dirt Raid 2.0. I did XCOM. Didn't you know Terror from the Deep though? That's my
I was
favorite
bullshitting
one.
with you.
Oh yeah,
You like
was
Terror
at
from the
the
Deep?
end. Terror from the Deep is my favorite XCOM game.
Why?
Just the setting, the sound design, and the soundtrack. You know, the
Yeah.
memories that it brings back. I mean, obviously though, the superior product is like XCOM 2, War of the Chosen expansion, Long War mod. That's the height of the franchise at the moment. You know?
I don't think I played XCOM 2. I don't think so.
Well, I
I played
mean,
the one
it's
that
more
you're playing.
demanding on GPU, that's for sure.
It's not Terror from the Deep, but the one you were playing, and I was like, your satellite's gone. That one I played.
Yeah.
And I played the Bureau Declassified. Remember that one?
No, I don't.
So it's like 1980s, like a precursor to XCOM, not 2, but XCOM 1, I guess. Right. So Bureau Declassified is like right before they really started learning anything from the aliens.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the Bureau. I've heard that's not great though. I heard that
Probably
was a
isn't.
massive flunk. Actually, yeah, and it didn't get great reviews, and it was a massive disappointment. It's not what
You'd
fans
probably like it.
wanted. And, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I did.
Yeah, I'm saying.
But it's the only XCOM game I don't actually own, apart from Afterlight, Aftermath, and Aftershock, which I actually did like them. I'll be right back, William. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know Afterlight, Aftershock, and Aftermath. Did you play them?
No.
They're worth playing. I'll be right back.
Right. He's totally pooping.
Hello, yeah, so William,
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I played Elite, but I didn't really play Elite.
yeah, you shifted to a new seas.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. I did vote for a thing to give
What?
me a voyage. You know?
I figured I'd tell you that. It might be good news.
Thanks. Yeah, no, that's great news. I should have a new quest, but I don't. No. In that case, that means that server was just dead, and that's fine.
Yep.
You know? That is fine. Vote on it to vote to dive to quest. Battle with a skeleton. Okay, they want to dive to it. Okay, apparently we are, yes, diving to it. Oh, I also got a like. Bionash. Bionash. Nush. NX. HX. Thank you for the like as well. I appreciate that. Don't get many of them. Do you know what I mean, William? Comments. But then
What?
again, I don't blame people, you know, because I don't get a lot of comments, which is probably why I don't check my comments, right?
Well, they do sometimes.
Every now and then, you know. But like, you've seen it, ain't ya? You know, 8 years took me 8 years to reply to the comments on my videos. 8 years, dude.
Never.
All Battle for the Sea of Thieves. I like this. Oh, this is the content I want. Definitely. This is the good stuff. Skelly fleet engagement? Yeah. Good talking. I'm in it full of holes. Right? Oh dear. Peaceful. We're moving way too fast to fight that thing. Be honest. That speed, we've got no chance of killing it. I got it anyway. Actually, to be honest, probably no shit. Really. Uh-oh, we are sinking. Either that or that's the sound of the enemy ship sinking over there. I think it's the sound of us. Alright, you know what? To be honest with you, William, I don't feel great. You still there, bro? I don't feel good at all. Perfectly honest. So, what has to be done? the right thing to do. Like Sam. He's a cool bro. Yeah, so yeah, he's okay. Pretty humble. Let's see. Somebody would definitely appreciate it. This is the pro, I think. Yeah, he is on camera and he looks pretty cool. Who knows what they're like? We'll find out. Thank you very much for watching and God bless. Be good. Good to yourself. Good to others you care about. And even those you don't. Until next time. If you want, of course. Bye-bye. Good night, good night, good night.